Oh, your mother-in-law will hold this baby as long as she wants to. These are the same people that she would later find out was sneaking her estranged parents to visit the grandkids behind her back. Today's story is so heavy, and I just feel so bad for this community member, like what she went through as a child. Basically, this community member lived in fear of her mother's wrath. Her mother would take everything out on her and nothing out on her siblings. She had to pay for her clothing, her sports, her car, her schooling. I mean, she had to pay for everything, and she was basically treated like Cinderella. Fast forward, at 19, she meets her now husband, and her mother didn't like him, so she went around town, went around the family, just talking bad. So eventually, this listener decided, oh, I'm gonna move in with his family. And his family could not believe the way her parents were treating her. So now this community member, her fiance, and his parents, they lived together in kumbaya. Everything was perfect up until the wedding. They get to the wedding, and all of a sudden her now mother-in-law starts bawling like it's a funeral. And then a little hiccup happened on the honeymoon. I guess her in-laws thought they would be checking in every day, and when they didn't, everything just went haywire. According to her in-laws, you are not allowed to make decisions on your own. We, as the elders, make the decisions for you. Therefore, you need us, and you need to check in, and you need to listen to us. They don't believe in self-help. They don't believe in anything, therapy, nothing like that. They believe in the Bible, and what we say goes. And if the listener and her husband ever came back and wanted to talk anything out, they would just ghost them for days and then come back and act like nothing ever happened. Kind of like her family. So circling back here, same thing. For the first 10 years of their marriage, they constantly would circle back, try to bring things up, mistreatments, try to talk about, you can't do this, you can't say this in front of the kids, you can't act like this in front of our kids, and they would never want to talk about it. They would just end up with them pulling away, an estrangement for several months, and then this listener would be the one again to have to reach out. So it seems like the communication breakdown is the same on both sides. Both sets of parents refuse to talk about problems with this listener and with her husband. However, they found out that the two sets of grandparents, so her husband's parents and her parents, they talk behind their backs all the time. And when she's in fact estranged from her family, her in-laws will invite them over and have secret playdates with her kids and never tell them. One day, one of her kids came home and asked why grandpa and grandma don't like her. So there's just always so much going on. She can't control a lot because if they say anything to her in-laws, they just disappear, like they're conflict avoidant. If they say anything to her family, they again disappear, but that usually lasts for several months. It's just awful. And all she wants to do is figure out, how can we just have a healthy adult conversation, figure some of this stuff out, and move on? I am so sorry with all the damage that your mom has done to you, just everything that your family has done throughout the years. I am very, very sorry. And then to feel like the rug was just pulled out from under you because you felt like you had finally found a family that got you and that loved you for just being you. And then the moment you stopped needing them or listening to them and letting them control every detail in your life, all of a sudden you were just all bad again. It's absolutely painful and heartbreaking, and none of this should have happened to you, especially when you were a child. I'm so sorry. You and your husband are really amazing. I mean, you're on the same page. I know it took you a while, but I just think it's absolutely incredible how you guys operate as a team. Here's my very difficult advice, but it will set you free. The first thing, if I were in your shoes, that I would do is I would grieve the fact that I'm not gonna get what I want here. Like, I'm not going to all of a sudden be able to have the right words to magically get my family to mature enough to have an adult conversation, or to be able to go to my in-laws and get them to have an adult conversation. Is it crummy that they both refuse to have adult conversations with you, and yet they whisper behind your back? Yeah, but they do that because they're just validating each other. Like, you guys are crazy. They're not the crazy ones. So after I'm done grieving what I didn't get and what I so rightly deserved, then I would work towards acceptance. Like, this is what I have over here, and this is what I have over here. I'm not going to be able to change them. I'm not going to be able to control my mom. She's not going to behave appropriately in front of my children all the time, and I'm not going to be able to stop my in-laws from bad-mouthing me and putting me down in front of my kids. I'm not going to be able to do that, but I can set boundaries. Number one boundary I would have with your family: the moment it gets out of control, inappropriate for your children, you get up and end the visit early. Number one rule I would have with your in-laws: they don't get to see my kids without me. They have shown me with my kids coming back and reporting to me that they talk badly about me, that's not safe for my children. It is not safe for grandparents to talk negatively about their parents. That's not okay. So no more unsupervised visits. Those are 2 boundaries I would implement immediately. So again, grieving, acceptance, and then set your boundaries.